Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Georgetown High School. We're live here on the campus of Georgetown High School in Georgetown, Texas for tonight's ball game. It's the Copperas Cove Bulldawgs out of Copperas Cove, Texas, coming in to take on your Georgetown Eagles. Copperas Cove comes in out of 6A, Region 2, District 12, where they are 5-5 on the season under head coach Travis Boyce. Assistant coaches for the Bulldogs, Lawrence Payne, Mike Anderson, and John Knox. Your Georgetown Eagles in 5A, Region 3, District 23 are head coached by David Canfield, coming in at 7-6. They are the runners-up in the silver bracket of the Jack Frost tournament that concluded on Saturday. A tough loss to the Argyle Eagles in back-to-back years in the silver bracket championship, losing to the Argyle Eagles and finishing second there in that silver bracket. But what a run, and some good games, good things came out of that ball game there and that tournament this past weekend here at Georgetown High School. Head coach David Canfield in his 8th season at Georgetown. Assistant coaches Peter Stackman, Kyle Gandy, and Robert Havens. The Copperas Cove Bulldogs head-to-head with Georgetown, series tied at 1-1. The last time these two played was on December the 7th, 2018. Copperas Cove got Georgetown 58-55. The only other time these two teams played was all the way back 18 years ago on December 12th of 2006. Georgetown won it 75-56. Copperas Cove comes in averaging 63.8 points a game, allowing 56.7 on the road. They are 1-1 on the season. Your Georgetown Eagles come in averaging 53.2 points a game, allowing 52.2 points a game, and they are 5-3 at home here at Georgetown High School. The starting lineup for the Copperas Cove Bulldogs, as selected by head coach Travis Boyce, will be at guard, a 5'9 junior, number 1, Eden Carter. At guard, a 6'1 senior, number 2, Jordan Payne. At guard, a 6' senior, number 3, Kavion Jones. At center, a 6'4 senior, number 11, Josiah Wilson. And at forward, a 6'4 senior, number 13, Miles Keller. So it'll be Carter, Payne, Jones, Wilson, and Keller for the Copperas Cove Bulldogs, who are coming in on a 3-game winning streak on their young season at 5-5. And so they've done some good things. They were 2-5 at one point. They did win a 1-point victory over Eastview in, I believe, their last game over back at Copperas Cove. And so they come in on a 3-game high. Georgetown comes in on a 1-game losing streak on that silver championship game on Saturday evening over in the auxiliary gym here at Georgetown High School. The starting lineup, as selected by your head coach David Canfield, will go this way for Georgetown tonight. At guard, a 6'1 senior, number 2, Q Presley. At guard, a 6' junior, number 11, Nick Hansen. At wing, a 6'3 senior, number 23, Davin Sedgwick. At wing, a 6'6 senior, number 25, Ryan Dupre. And at post, a 6'9 senior, number 44, Evan Mayhew. So the Eagles will respond with Presley, Hansen, Sedgwick, Dupre, and Mayhew to start the ball game here against the Copperas Cove Bulldogs. The next action for Georgetown will be on the road. They will be at the Glen Rose Tournament this weekend coming up, the 12th, 13th, and 14th. And then they will come back home. And the next time we will see them in action on SHN Sports Network, brought to you by First Responder Broadcasting, will be on December the 20th. We will be at Hendrickson High School on the 20th. It's a 4 p.m. tip there on the Christmas week. And then they will go on the road after Christmas to Fredericksburg, and we'll get a break there until New Year's Eve. We will be at home to take on the Elgin Wildcats on New Year's Eve at 1 p.m. before taking that New Year's break. And then we get into heavy district action starting January the 3rd. It'll be every Tuesday and Friday night on the road and at home. Weiss, Pflugerville, Conley, Eastview, and Elgin and Hendrickson there in the district with Georgetown. And so the student assistants, Michael Lawrence, Guillermo Santa Cruz, and the student trainers, Madeline Hall, Elizabeth Pinkley. Of course, the athletic trainers here at Georgetown, two of the best in Chad Hennessy and Vanessa Rideau. Copperas Cove, they are the visitors tonight. They are in the road blues. Blue shorts with yellow and white accents. Blue jersey tops with white across the shoulders, outlined and accented in yellow on the jerseys. The lettering in capital block print lettering on the front in white, outlined in yellow. White numerals on the front and back of the royal blue Copperas Cove Bulldog jerseys. Your Georgetown Eagles in the home whites, white pants, white jersey tops, white jersey shorts with the gray linings on the sides. And EFND or G, we'll look at it once they take them off. I can't remember ever what this white jersey is, but with the gray numerals, they currently stand in their blue warm-ups, sleeveless warm-ups with the hood, and they get ready to go here. So we'll get ready to go down to the PA announcer, Curtis Parker, to bring you the introduction tonight and the starting lineups.
For tonight's game between the visiting Copperas Cove Bulldawgs and your Georgetown Eagles. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Beginning with the Copperas Cove Bulldawgs, head coach Travis Boyce will send this five to the floor. Number 1, Eden Carter. Number 2, Jordan Payne. Number 3, Kevion Jones. Number 11, Josiah Wilson. And number 13, Miles Keller. Your starting five for your Georgetown Eagles. The 6'3" senior guard, number 2, Hugh Presley. The 6' junior guard, number 11, Nick Hansen. The 6'3" senior wing, number 23, Davin Sedgwick. The 6'6" senior wing, number 25, Ryan Dupre. And the 6'9" senior post, number 44, Evan Mayhew.
Back live here at Georgetown High School, where your Georgetown Eagles get ready to take on the Copperas Cove Bulldawgs. Evan Mayhew to jump it up in the middle against number 11. For Copperas Cove, come down, throw it up, an offensive foul right away, drawn by Q Presley, and that one will be whistled on number 2, Jordan Payne. That'll be his first personal foul, first team foul on Copperas Cove. So Georgetown will take the ball. Sedgwick will inbound to Presley in the backcourt, and man-to-man defense for the Dogs to start it out. Eden Carter on Presley, pressured in the backcourt. Q Presley across the timeline, left side. Will spin away, give it off to Dupre. Top of the key, right wing into the hands of Sedgwick. Eagles have it there. Now to Dupre on the right block. He'll spin baseline, kick it back out. Hansen on the right baseline. Covered tightly there by Jones. He'll go up top to Presley, reset, 7:25 remaining first quarter. Presley, right wing, Nick Hansen has it there. Goes into Dupre at the free throw line, down low to Mayhew, left block, turn up, put it in. Evan Mayhew gets the first bucket for Georgetown, a 2-0 lead for the Eagles. Off a nice pass there from Ryan Dupre to Evan Mayhew, and a 2-0 lead for your Georgetown Eagles. 7:05 remaining, first quarter. Right wing into the hands of Keller. Keller back up top to Carter, back to Keller, right wing. He'll take a flat-footed three-point shot and knock it down for the Bulldogs, and a 3-2 lead for Copperas Cove. Off the bucket by Keller. Still saved on not saved on the sideline here on the near side. Payne tried to save it in bounds, but it went on the near sideline. So it'll be back over to Georgetown. 6:40 remaining. 3-2 early here at the ball game. Copperas Cove, the early lead off the three-pointer from Keller. Inbound to the backcourt from Dupre into the hands of Q Presley. Georgetown will bring it across the timeline. Right wing to Hanson. Nick down low to Sedgwick on the baseline. Back to Hanson, right wing. Back to Sedgwick on the baseline. Moving the defense around. Hanson will take a deep three. Right wing. It's off the back iron. No good. High rebound. Take it down there by number 3, Kavion Jones. And here come the Bulldogs. He'll give it off to Payne. Payne dribble, drive in, but it's off his foot into the hands of Ryan Dupre. A turnover on the Bulldogs. Kick it ahead, thread the needle. Sedgwick will go up and lay it up, but it's blocked. Hanson gets the rebound, puts it up and in. Oh, what a job there by Nick Hanson to follow and get the bucket for the Eagles. He has 2 points, and the Eagles lead it by 1, 4-3. Shot down low, blocked by Mayhew. Another shot by Keller, altered by Mayhew, and the ball comes free into the hands of Carter. Now into the hands of Jones, and he'll fire a right wing three and knock it down. And a 6-4 lead is Kavion Jones. Knocks down his first three-pointer. 6-4. Skip pass to Hanson, left baseline. Thinks about it. Now gives it off to Q Presley. He'll take the left wing three. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound. Gets loose. Sedgwick will come up with it. Drop it out to Hanson. He'll step back. Corner three. It's blocked, but Hanson gets it to Presley. Back up top, Dupre wide open. He'll fire the three. It's up, in and out, no good. And the rebound tipped around, and coming away with it is Payne for the Bulldogs. He'll push it left wing, stop pop, an extended left elbow jumper, and knock it down for his first 2 of the ball game. So Jordan Payne gets into the scoring. And now it's 8-4 for the Bulldogs. 5 minutes remaining, first quarter. Dupre on the right side, up top to Mayhew. And there's a foul there. That one will be on Kavion Jones. That'll be his first foul, second team foul on the Bulldogs. Georgetown inbound on the near sideline, trailing by 4 here early, 4:55 remaining, first quarter. Dupre to inbound for Georgetown. He'll throw it in the backcourt to Q Presley, who'll bring it up for Georgetown. Center of the floor, across the G logo. He'll go right wing to Hanson in front of the Bulldog bench. Hanson down low on the baseline to Sedgwick. Back up to Hanson, right wing. Skip pass left wing to Presley. He'll fake, look to drive, cut off. Skip pass to Hanson, right baseline. Goes down low to Sedgwick. He goes to kick it out, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be out of bounds. They're going to call it Copperas Cove ball. It looked like it might have gone off a leg on the outlet pass from Sedgwick, but they're going to call it a turnover on Georgetown. Ball back over to the Bulldogs. Inbound, and Carter will bring it up for the Bulldogs. Top of the key with 4:25 remaining. Right wing. Payne has it there, covered by Dupre. Looks down low. Now up top into the hands of Keller. Swing it around. Carter has it. Now baseline, but an illegal screen whistled. Here on Copperas Cove, it's going to be on Kavion Jones. And that'll be his second personal foul, second team foul, third team foul on the Bulldogs. And that'll give Georgetown the ball back. Dupre will inbound to Q Presley, and he'll bring it up for Georgetown. As the first up for Copperas Cove heads to the scorers table, it'll be Idris Carter. Skip it over. Q Presley, right wing, wide open three on the way. Good. Q Presley knocks down his first three-pointer from the right side. And a big three there to cut it back to a 1-point deficit, 8-7. Carter over to Jones, left wing. He'll drive all the way down, but they're going to call a foul on the floor here. See who they get it on for Georgetown. It'll be on Davin Sedgwick. That'll be his first personal foul. First team foul on Georgetown. Substitution here as Isaiah Capers comes in for Georgetown along with Cooper Ray and Adrian Brown. Mayhew, Sedgwick, and Nick Hanson all step out. 3:56 remaining, first quarter. Eden Carter inbounds to Keller. He'll kick it up into the hands of Idris Carter. Skip it out. Left corner three. Fired by Eden Carter, but it's no good. And it's out of bounds off of Carter on the end line. So Georgetown will get it back with 3:44 remaining. So Eden Carter will come up to apply full court pressure. Capers will inbound it to Q Presley, who will clear the backcourt and bring it up against pressure. Across the timeline, right wing to Brown. Brown covered there into Dupre at the right elbow. He'll look to dribble drive. Pump fake, gets his man up in the air. Can't get the shot to go, will draw the foul. And that'll send Ryan Dupre to the free throw line. The foul whistled on Josiah Wilson. That'll be his first, team fourth on the Bulldogs. So Ryan Dupre to the free throw line for the Georgetown Eagles. 3:31 remaining, first quarter. 8-7. Bulldogs still lead it by one. Dupre's free throw no good. Dupre with one more free throw to come here on the shooting foul. Second free throw ties it up at 8 apiece. Dupre's first point of the ball game. Quickly down. Jordan Payne, right wing three, fires it. It's off the rim, no good. Adrian Brown with the backside rebound for Georgetown. Pressure behind, skips it ahead to Ray, but it's stolen by Jordan Payne. He'll dribble down to the right elbow, push off, curl out, give it to the cutter Keller, who will go around the defender and force it up, but he'll be fouled. And they're going to call it on the floor, and that'll be on Isaiah Capers. That'll be his first foul. Second team foul on Georgetown. And they'll call an illegal screen there. That one will be on number 11, Josiah Wilson, his second personal foul. Fifth team foul on the Bulldogs. So now two of the starters for the Bulldogs in with two early fouls apiece. And that'll bring another sub off the bench at number 15. For the Bulldogs, he is not on the roster that was submitted by Coach Boyce, so we'll have to figure that is. Ryan Dupre will go up. Good defense there by Wilson. Ball comes free, and the Bulldogs push it up. Carter on the left side gives it to Keller down the lane. The left-handed runner is up and good for Keller. He now has 5 in the ball game. And Copperas Cove back up 10-8 with 2:40 remaining first quarter. Presley across the timeline, middle of the floor, loses the ball. Turnover there. Here come the Bulldogs. Keller has it right wing. He'll drive all the way down, go up contested. Can't get it to go, and a late whistle comes in after the missed shot and a rebound. They're going to get it on Q Presley. That'll be his first. Team third on Georgetown. And so that will send Keller to the free throw line for 2 shots. 2:25 remaining in the ball game. First free throw from Keller off the rim, no good. So number 15 checks in. We'll have to find out who that is for the Bulldogs, because he is not on the roster that came from Coach Boyce this week. So we'll have to figure that one out. Keller's second free throw is good. And the lead up to 3 now, 11-18. Dupre has it for the Eagles up top of the key. And there's a foul by Keller. That'll be his first personal foul, 16th foul on the Bulldogs. So Ryan Dupre will go to the free throw line for 2 shots on the bonus. 2:15 remaining here, first quarter. So Nick Hansen will sub back in for Ryan Dupre, who has to leave the game. I believe he has blood coming from his nose, and so he will have to come out to get that stop. Nick Hansen will step in. The first free throw for Hansen is no good. Now another sub for Georgetown. That'll be Jaheim Dowd set to check in. Hanson's second free throw is good. So it cuts the lead. Back to 2 for Copperas Cove, 11-9. Hanson will check back out as Dowd checks in for the first time to replace Dupre with 2:05 remaining. Carter, left wing, pull-up jumper, and it is a high arcer and a good. Nice shot there by Eden Carter. That'll be his first points of the ball game. The lead up to 4, 13-9. Q Presley's runner up, no good. Rebound by number 15 for the Bulldogs. Outlet pass ahead to Jordan Payne, and it's overthrown. Turnover on the Bulldogs. So Georgetown will get the ball back with 1:44 remaining, trailing by 4, 13-9. Inbound by Capers to Q Presley. He'll push it up across the timeline. Right wing to Adrian Brown. Push a man through. Looks the defense to the cutter Capers, but it's tipped free. And a turnover. Throw it ahead to Keller. And he'll fake, get a man to fly by and lay it up and in. Miles Keller now with 8 in the half. And the lead up to 6 now. 15-9. 1:20 remaining. Q Presley left wing. Covered tightly by Eden Carter. Up top to Dowd. Keller on him. Dowd will dribble towards the left wing. A reach in. No call there. Cooper Ray, backdoor pass, and there's a kick ball by Jordan Payne. So Georgetown will get the ball back after the kick ball. Substitutions here as Dupre and Mayhew come back in for Georgetown along with Hanson. Dowd on the floor with 4 of the starters. Q Presley to inbound, does to a cutting Ryan Dupre. He'll put it up and in, count it, and the foul. And that'll be whistled on number 2, Jordan Payne. That'll be his second personal foul. So count the bucket for Dupre. Cuts it back to a 4-point deficit and a chance to make it a 3-point. Free throw, no good for Dupre. So the score remains 4. Esposito checked in. He's on the right wing. Now back up top to Idris Carter. Now into the hands of Jordan Payne. Payne will dribble left. 55 seconds remaining, first quarter. Payne looks for the high screen. Dribbles down to the free throw line, loses the ball, gets it back on the wing. Will drive in, and he'll be fouled on the floor. No shot there. They'll call that on Jaheim Dowd. That'll be his first. Be Georgetown's 4th personal foul. And into the ball game comes number 5, Sam Woodbury. Woodbury will check in for Jordan Payne. Now another foul called. This will be whistled on Q Presley. That'll be his second, team 5th. So the Bulldogs in the bonus now. 46.21 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Esposito will shoot the free throws. First one is up and good. (16-11) the lead. And the second free throw, no good. Ryan Dupre with the rebound for Georgetown. He'll push it ahead. Q Presley will drive the baseline. He'll go up, count the bucket, and the foul as Q Presley takes it strong. The foul will be called on number 15. That'll be his first personal foul. Q Presley will go to the line for an and-1 situation here. 16-13, cuts it to 3, a chance to cut it to 2. For Presley, the free throw is on the way and good. And now a substitution here as Q Presley will come out. Davin Sedgwick will check back in. But a good take there by Q Presley and knocks down the free throw. And down to a 2-point deficit, 16-14, 32 seconds remaining. Keller dribbles out near midcourt. Bulldogs going for the last shot of the quarter. Keller against Dupre, right wing, into the middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Woodbury will fire corner 3. It's up long, no good. Esposito will run it down, save it into Idris Carter, right wing. 10 seconds remaining. Ball stripped free by Sedgwick. A steal ahead to Hanson across the timeline. Splits the defenders. The runner up for Hanson. Can't get it to go. Rebound by 15. Kicks it out. Woodbury will fire a half-court shot at the buzzer. It's no good. And the first quarter comes to an end. 16-14, the Bulldogs lead it by 2 after 1. Quick timeout. Georgetown Eagle basketball brought to you by Mack Haik Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Mack Haik Ford Lincoln of Georgetown continues in just a minute. Out of the quarter break, Georgetown has possession at a 2-point deficit, 16-14. Number 15 is Matt Ziegler. He was 21 on the roster. Now number 15, the 6'3 sophomore, Hanson. Up to Mayhew, top of the key. Turns, looks, back to Hanson, left wing. In a 3-2 defense. Skip pass over to Sedgwick. Dowd, now Hanson, baseline to Dupre. He'll dribble up from the corner. Drop it down low. Sedgwick, backdoor layup. Good. Georgetown ties it up. What a pass from Dupre to Davin Sedgwick. His first 2 points of the ball game. Georgetown tied it up, 16-16, 7:20 remaining first half. Keller, left wing 3, up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Dowd will get it. Skip it ahead to Sedgwick. The breakout, he'll give it to Dupre. The layup up and good. Ryan Dupre, Sedgwick the assist. Dupre the bucket. Return the favor, and the Eagles take the 2-point lead. Skip pass, Esposito. Up to Idris Carter, right wing 3 up, and it is good. Nice shot there by number 0. As Idris Carter knocks down his first shot. And they take the lead back 19-18. Down, up top to Hanson. And back to Down on the right side, 6:35 remaining first half. Esposito up on Down. Skip pat down low to Sedgwick. What a pass from Down to Sedgwick. And count the bucket. Davin Sedgwick with 4 points here in the quarter. And the Eagles lead by 1, 20-19, 6:20 remaining. Idris Carter covered by Hanson off a screen. A little running jumper up and good. Nice shot there. And Carter responds with his first 2-point field goal. Last 5 points. Dowd will drive all the way down. And he'll be fouled there by number 15, Matt Ziegler. That'll send Dowd to the free throw line for 2 shots. That'll be the first team foul. Second foul on Ziegler. As Dowd to the free throw line. First free throw from Dowd is up and good. That'll tie it up at 21. And substitutions into the ball game. As number 1, Eden Carter, checks back in, along with number 33, Marcus Rivera. Free throw by Dowd, no good, but the rebound by Mayhew. Hanson, top of the key, right wing. Dupre will quick fire a 3. It's up, no good. High rebound, but a foul on the floor. See who they call that one on. And that's going to be on number 13. That is on Miles Keller. That'll be his second personal foul. Second team foul on Copperas Cove. Tied up, 21 apiece. Georgetown will inbound, but not before Coach Travis Boyce calls his first time out of the ball game. 5:50 remaining here in the first half. 21-21 your score. Georgetown Eagle basketball returns in just a minute. Inbound to Hansen in the corner, and he'll knock down the corner three. Big shot there by Nick Hansen. Quickly back down. Idris Carter will drive. Evan Mayhew will block it out of bounds. Good job there by the 6'9" post to get the block. Hansen now with 5 in the ball game. Make it 6 in the ball game. Eden Carter will back it out for the Bulldogs. 5:25 remaining first half. Dribble right wing. Give it off to Esposito. Off a screen from Rivera. Top of the key. Now Keeler has it left wing. He'll drive in. Mayhew tries to block it. It's no good. Rebound by Mayhew. Kick it to Hansen. He'll push it ahead to a streaking Sedgwick. He tries to save it in bounds, but it's off the feet of Esposito. Good hustle there. And a great pass from Hansen into the hands of Sedgwick. Trying to drop it for Mayhew or Dupre for the layup. But it went off the feet of Esposito. Georgetown will inbound on their baseline. 5:12 remaining. Inbounds to Dupre. Tries to go up. It's blocked free. Mayhew gets it. Spins. Left-handed jumper. Short, no good. Rebound Keeler. A jump ball there, and it's going to go over to Copperas Cove. Good job by Devin Sedgwick to reach in and tie that one up with Keeler. Number 13, Miles Keeler. It is not Keller. It is Keeler. And so thank you to the parent that came up and corrected us. Make sure we get these names right for these young men. Carter into the hands of Esposito on the left wing. 4:55 remaining first half. Up top to Keeler. Keeler right wing. Off of Eden Carter. Not off of him. It's going to be off of Jaheim Dow. Good defense there by Jaheim. But it's knocked out of bounds, so the Bulldogs will inbound here on the near sideline with 4:51 remaining. Gets it into Idris Carter. He'll drive the baseline, give it over. Keeler, but it's knocked out of bounds by Davin Sedgwick. Good defense there by Georgetown, covering up the lanes. And a good hustle there to knock it out. Now the Bulldogs will inbound on the baseline. 4:47 remaining here in the first half. Inbound to Esposito, left wing, quick fire a three. It's on the way, in and out, no good. Evan Mayhew the rebound. He'll give it off to Ryan Dupre, and Georgetown has it. Across the timeline, left side for Dupre. He'll slow things down there with 4:40, but a backdoor pass. Davin Sedgwick can't get it to go. Keeler with the rebound for the Bulldogs. He'll push it up between defenses all the way in, kick it out on the left wing. Carter has it now, back to Keeler, top of the key, fires the three, and it's up and good. So Keeler will knock it down, and that'll tie things up at 24 with 4:15 remaining. Dupre, top of the key to Mayhew. Over to Dowd on the right wing. Looks in, pressured by Esposito, reverse dribble. Now we'll skip it over to Mayhew left side with 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Dowd, top of the key. Picks up the dribble, back to Mayhew left side. Now up top, Nick Hansen. He'll catch it, fire the three. It's off the back iron, no good. Jaheim down high for the rebound. Dribbles into lane, kicks it out. Dupre, left baseline three, fired up. Good! Ryan Dupre gets it in a quick timeout by head coach David Canfield. 3:40 remaining first half. Eagles lead at 27-24. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Back out of the timeout. 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. 27-24, Georgetown with a three-point lead. Jordan Payne will bring it up for the Bulldogs. Dribbles towards the right side. We'll give it off to Idris Carter to the right elbow. Kick it out. Rivera holds it, gives it off to Payne, left wing. He'll take a deep three off the screen. It's no good. Evan Mayhew with the rebound. Kick it ahead. Hansen on the breakout for Georgetown. He'll take it up. The runner up and in. Nick Hansen, the two-point layup. Good. Georgetown lead up to 5, 29-24. Shot no good. Rebound Mayhew for Georgetown. Gives it off to Hansen. He'll slow down here, covered by Kavion Jones. With 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Hansen across the timeline to Finn Sims, who checked in. Now back up top to Hansen. Left wing Dupre. Dupre will hold here. Up top to Mayhew. Right wing, Hansen has it. Loses it, and it hits the sideline. They're going to call a turnover on Georgetown. And the Bulldogs get it back with 2:48 remaining here in the first half. 29-24, Georgetown leads. Inbound. Carter has it in the backcourt. Idris across the timeline, center of the floor. Looking for a screen. Gets it, stop, pop a straight on jumper. Nicks the paint. Rivera tries to save it, but hits the inline. Ball back over to Georgetown. Off the missed shot. Substitution, Josiah Wilson back on the floor. And now number 23, Darius Milo will check in for the first time for Rivera for the Bulldogs. 2.5 minutes remaining. Adrian Brown, baseline to Mayhew. Back up to Hanson. Skip it around. Dupre, baseline to Adrian Brown. Skip pass over. Hanson, right baseline, fakes the three. Goes to the ground, saves it to Mayhew. He goes to the ground. Ball's loose. Fight for it. And Milo comes away with it. Correction, Wilson comes away with it. Gives it off to Payne. He'll bring it across the timeline. Right wing. Looks to dribble drive. They'll call a foul here on the floor for Georgetown. It'll be on Nick Hanson. That'll be his first personal foul. First team foul on Georgetown here in the second quarter. 2:01 remaining in the half. Payne to inbounds. On the near sideline. Gets it into Jones. Back to Payne. To the free throw line. Jumper high arcing. No good. Evan Mayhew gets the rebound for Georgetown. Gives it off to Finn Sims, who will bring it across the timeline. 1:50 remaining in the half. Sims looks to drive into the free throw line. Kick it out to Brown. He'll take a straight on three. It's off the iron. No good. And the ball chased down by Milo, but it's off his leg, out of play. Turnover on the Bulldogs, so Georgetown will get it back with 1:41 remaining. Hanson will inbound on the baseline. 1:41 remaining in the half. Inbound to Sims. Now to Brown. Back to Hanson, left corner. Sets. Passes on the three. Skip pass over Dupre, right wing. He'll fire the three. High arcing. Good! Ryan Dupre knocks it down off the assist from Hanson. A big three there in the Eagle lead. Up to 8, 32-24. 1:23 remaining as they cross the midcourt stripe. Idris Carter dribbles against Hanson. To the right wing, the drive, puts it up. Off balance, no good. The ball tipped off the backboard. Rebound taken down by Wilson. He'll kick it up top to Jones. Jones hesitates there, now fires the straight on three. It's off the rim, no good. Dupre will tip the rebound into the hands of Hanson for Georgetown with 1 minute remaining here in the first half. 1 minute as Hanson brings it across the timeline, right wing to Brown. And Adrian will bring it out at the direction of Coach Canfield and slow things down. He'll give it off to Hanson here on the near side. 50 seconds remaining. Down to Dupre on the baseline. Spins on Carter. And there's the blocking foul whistled on Idris Carter. That will be a foul called there on Carter, his first. Team third on the Bulldogs. So Georgetown will inbound with 47.74 seconds remaining in the half. 32-24. Georgetown leads it by 8. Hanson into a cutting Dupre. He'll go up. He's fouled from behind. That'll send Dupre to the free throw line. The foul whistled on number 23, Darius Milo. So 23, Milo picks up his first personal foul. 14 foul on the Bulldogs, and Dupre to the free throw line for 2 shots. 45.81 seconds remaining here in the first half. Dupre's first free throw is up and good. The lead up to 9 now, 33-24. Dupre readies for the free throw. Second free throw on the way for Ryan is up and good. And the lead's up to 10 for Georgetown, 34-24. Jones, top of the key with 40 seconds remaining for the Bulldogs. Backs it out now to the free throw line to Jones. Fakes. Jumper high over Evan Mayhew. Can't get it to go. Dupre with the rebound. Skip pass ahead to an open Nick Hanson. He'll take it, try to lay it up. It's partially blocked. Adrian Brown tries to chase it down, and Carter has it for the Bulldogs. Pushes ahead past Sims down to the right block. Goes up contested against Mayhew and gets it to go. Nice take there by Idris Carter. He'll get the bucket. He now has 7 in the half. All of them here in the second quarter. Hanson to the left wing. Kicks it to Sims, left baseline. He'll fire a three. It's off, no good. Adrian Brown gets the rebound and puts it up. Draws the foul. Can't get the shot to go. But the foul will be whistled on number 0. That's Idris Carter. That'll be his first personal foul, 5th team foul. But that'll send Adrian Brown to the free throw line for 2 shots. 34-26, Georgetown by 8 with .55 seconds remaining. Here in the first, or correction, they're trying to set it now. It was .55. Not sure where the time's going to go, so we'll see what they set it at. Will Sasser and Cooper Ray getting set to check in for Georgetown at the scorer's table. .28 seconds remaining. 2 shots for Adrian Brown. Chance to make the lead 10 again for Georgetown to double digits. Brown's first free throw on the way is good. Adrian's first point of the ball game. Mayhew and Dupre will check out. Adrian Brown takes the Brown. The dribble of the ball, the second free throw on the way. High arcing is good. The lead back to 10. Inbound. And Jones will throw a full court shot, but it goes off the banners up in the rafters. And it is no good in the first half. Comes to an end. 36-26. Georgetown leads it at the half. We'll take a timeout. Be back with some stats in the third quarter. Eagle basketball continues after this. for the second half. Georgetown leads it by 10. Took me more time to get the scorebook figured out. Georgetown has the ball to start. Ryan Dupre, right wing to Sedgwick. 5 starters on the floor for Georgetown. And the 5 starters on the floor for Copperas Cove as well. Kick it out, Dupre on the right wing. He'll stop, pop a 3. It's on the way. It's good. Ryan Dupre knocks down his first shot of the second half to give Georgetown the 13-point lead. He now has 16 points in the ball game. Keeler has it, left wing. Up top, Jones will take a straight on 3. It's good. He answers one of his own. Nice shot there for Kavion Jones. He now has 6 in the ball game. 39-29, 7:05 remaining, third quarter. Hugh Presley on the right wing. Up top, Sedgwick. Hanson on the left wing. Nick holds there. Pressure tightly by Jones into Dupre, and there's the foul whistled on Eden Carter. That'll be his second personal foul, first team foul. First team foul on Copperas Cove. Georgetown inbound on their own baseline. Hugh Presley into Mayhew, middle of the lane. Splits defenders up off the glass, up and good. Evan Mayhew makes it a 12-point lead with his 4th point of the ball game. 41-29. Jones has it left wing, flat-footed, fires up a 3, no good. Rebound by Hugh Presley for Georgetown. And he'll bring it up for the Eagles across the timeline, over to Hanson, left baseline. Holds there, into Mayhew at the left elbow, or left block, to a cutting Presley. He'll go up, draw the foul, and go to the free throw line. The foul will be whistled on number 1, Eden Carter. That'll be his 3rd personal foul.
Number 1, Eden Carter.
Second team foul on the Bulldogs, and that'll send Hugh Presley to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Number 2, Hugh Presley to the line.
Presley with 6 points in the ball game in the first half. 6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Presley's first free throw on the way is good. The lead up to 13 for Georgetown, 42-39. Q readies the dribble, the free throw. It is good. And the lead up to 12 now. A block shot. Davin Sedgwick got back and blocked the 3 of Eden Carter in the corner. Nice hustle there by Sedgwick. So the Bulldogs will inbound on their own baseline. 6:27 remaining. Carter to inbound, can't get it in. Mayhew with the steal, kick it ahead. Q Presley right baseline or right sideline. He'll go up and can't get it to go, but Ryan Dupre there to clean it up and put it up and in, and that's going to be a quick timeout by head coach Boyce of Copperas Cove. 45-29, Georgetown's jumped up to a 16-point lead with 6:18 remaining. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. So the Bulldogs get it after the timeout. 6:15 remaining, trailing by 16, 45-29. Georgetown in a 2-3 zone. Over in the right wing, Keeler has it there. Up top, Kavion Jones will fire a straight on 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Q Presley. He'll look ahead and then slow it down and bring it up for Georgetown against Keeler. Shakes him across the timeline. Q Presley, top of the key. Left wing to Dupre, but it's stolen away there. And here comes Kavion Jones. He'll go up and lay it up and in for the Bulldogs. Jones now has 8 in the ball game. 45-31, Georgetown by 14, 5:40 remaining. Dupre on the left wing, spins away, back to the baseline, up to Sedgwick. Give it off Q Presley. He'll stop and pop it straight on 3. Good! Q Presley doesn't hesitate, fires away and knocks down the 3 ball. And the Eagle lead back now up to 17, 48-31. Off a screen, illegal screen whistled on the far side. That'll be No, that's going to be on number 11, Josiah Wilson of Copperas Cove on an illegal screen, and that will be his third personal foul. Third team foul on the Bulldogs. Dupre on the left wing, holds there. Covered by Keeler. Dribbles away. Now up top to Presley and reset with 5:05 remaining third quarter. Eden Carter covers Presley, breaks away from the time to count. Runs the offense. Now he'll look to drive into the top of the key. Backdoor cut. Hansen loses it, but Mayhew tracks it down on the baseline. Dribbles out of trouble. Kicks it up top, but Coach Canfield will rescue it and save the possession with a quick timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:52 remaining third quarter. Georgetown 48, Copperas Cove 31. Eagle basketball returns in a moment. Georgetown to inbound here on the near sideline after the quick timeout. Ryan Dupre to inbound. Alley-oop. Evan Mayhew down low. It's knocked free from behind. Payne with it. Throws it ahead to Keeler, but through his hands out of bounds. Turnover on the Bulldogs. And Georgetown gets it right back with 4:46 left here in the third quarter. Full court pressure will be applied now by the Bulldogs. Presley in the backcourt. Plays catch with Sedgwick. Ahead to Dupre across the timeline. Hansen wide open on the far side, but kicks it to Presley. Now to Hansen on the baseline. He'll pass on the shot, dribble up, go down low to Mayhew on the block. Doubled up, fight for the ball, and it'll be a jump ball there. And a good hustle there by Josiah Wilson. And Copperas Cove will get the alternating possession, and they'll get the ball back. Cooper Ray, Adrian Brown, Isaiah Capers check in for Georgetown. Number 0, Carter back in with number 23, Darius Milo. In for Eden Carter and Keeler. So Payne will inbound to Carter, back to Payne, and he'll bring it up with 4:25 remaining here in the third quarter. Georgetown by 17, 48-31. Payne has it, top of the key, over to Jones, left wing, drives in, splits defenders, goes up, but he'll be fouled. Go to the free throw line for 2 shots. They're going to call it on Isaiah Capers for Georgetown. That'll be Isaiah's second personal foul. First team foul on Georgetown here in the third quarter. First free throw for Jones is good. Jones has all the points for Copperas Cove here in the third quarter. This free throw no good. A battle for the rebound. It'll be a jump ball between Wilson and Cooper Ray. And Georgetown will get it back on the alternating possession. So Ryan Dupre to inbound. He'll throw it in deep to Capers. Capers to a cutting Adrian Brown, loses it, but he'll track it back down on the baseline, and they'll say no, he stepped on the inline. Kind of a tough call there. I give him credit, he was closer than I was, but he's almost standing against the back wall, and at that angle, hard to see the line, but turnover on Georgetown there. Keeler checks right back in for Josiah Wilson for the Bulldogs. 4:11 as the Bulldogs inbound and bring it up, trailing by 16, 48-32. Payne has it, will dribble up top, now to Carter on the left wing. Carter looks low, now up top to Kavion Jones, right wing, step in, kick it out. Payne, right baseline, wide open three-pointer is good. Nice shot there by Payne. He now has 5 in the ball game. 48-35. Kavion Jones puts it up and in on the steal. Now down to 11, heavy pressure being applied by the Bulldogs. Q has it near side. He'll slow it down for Georgetown. A reset with 3:25 remaining. Right wing to Brown. Adrian covered by Payne. Looks to drive the baseline. Will spin out of it. Back to the wing. Up top to Capers. Over to Presley. The ball tipped by Jones into the backcourt, and Q will go get it. They're pressured here by the Bulldogs. Has to get it ahead and does to Capers. Right wing. He'll dribble down. Back up top to Presley, and they'll reset the offense. 3:05 remaining here third quarter. Georgetown by 11, 48-37. Dupre has it left wing, covered by Keeler. Looks to drive, does to the free throw line. Backdoor cut. Q Presley reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound Milo. He'll kick it out. Carter will push it for the Bulldogs. Near side across the timeline. Top of the key. Still from Dupre ahead to Q Presley, and he'll go up and lay it up and in. Q Presley gets the assist from Ryan Dupre and the bucket. Jordan Payne will pull a right elbow jumper. No good, but a rebound by Milo. Milo will drive into the lane, try to put it up over the pressure of Cooper Ray. Can't get it to go. Cooper Ray with the rebound, and he'll get it off to Adrian Brown for Georgetown with 2:15 remaining. Brown in the backcourt. Milo playing defense. He'll go right wing to Brian Dupre. Down low, Q Presley saw great daylight and an easy layup and lost it out of bounds. And now Eden Carter will check back in for the Bulldogs. 2:07 remaining. The Bulldogs will inbound, trailing by 13, 50-37. Eden Carter back in. He'll bring it up for the Bulldogs across the timeline, right side. Dribbles to the free throw line, now back out. We'll hand it off to Jones. Jones fakes the three, keeps possession there. Now skip pass. Carter on the near side. Idrius will give it up top into the hands of Eden Carter. Right wing Jones. 1:45 remaining. Jones down low. Idrius Carter goes up, contested, can't get it to go. Cooper Ray, the rebound. Ball stripped free from Keeler. He'll go up, contested, and get it to go. Nice job by Keeler to get the steal and the bucket. 50-39. Adrian Brown will lay it up and in for Georgetown, breaking the press. The lead back to 13, 52-39. Look away and you'll miss something here in this one. Adrian Brown now with 4 in the ball. .105 remaining. Down in the corner, Keeler will fire a corner three. It's good. Nice shot there. Uh-oh. Messed up there. Georgetown has 52. Keeler knocked down the three and make it a 10-point deficit with 1:01 remaining. Quick timeout by Coach Boyce of Copperas Cove. We'll take it with him. Eagle basketball returns in a minute. Out of the timeout, Georgetown will inbound. Leading by 10. Q Presley doubled in the corner. Skip pass ahead to Dowd. He'll kick it ahead to Cooper Ray, running the floor. He lays it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound. Taken down by Milo. Saves it inbound, but Brown gets it. He'll go up. Blocked by Keeler. Ball loose. Kavion Jones has it. And here come the Bulldogs. 3-on-1. Jones up and around it. Presley lays it up and in. Whoa. Should be 44 there. The lead down to 8. 33 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Ahead to Cooper Ray at the free throw line. Gives it off to Brown. Loses it into the hands of Idrius Carter. And here come the Bulldogs. 20 seconds left. Carter will drive in around Presley. Lays it up and in. 52-46. 18 seconds remaining. Presley across the timeline. Top of the key. He'll take it all the way to the hoop. The runner can't get it to go. Cooper Ray gets the rebound. Puts it up and in. Nice job by Cooper Ray there to get it to go. Shot at the buzzer by Keeler, off the rim, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, Georgetown leads at 54-46 over the Copperas Cove Bulldogs. It's right on the scoreboard. I'm not sure it's right in my book. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Copperas Cove has it to begin the fourth quarter. Trailing by 8, 54-46. Pass down low. Jones will go up. Reverse layup. Up and in for Kavion Jones. (54-48). Pressure in the backcourt. Down across the timeline. Gets it back. We'll give it off to Q Presley. 7.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Darius Milo all over Presley. No foul call. Over to Sedgwick, right wing. He'll hit it into a cutting Hansen. He's double. Ball slap free, and there's the foul whistle there on the floor. They're going to call it on Darius Milo. That'll be his second personal foul. First team foul. Presley inbounds to Hansen, right wing, wide open, fires the three, in and out, no good, but Davin Sedgwick, the putback, no good. Rebound by Keeler for the Bulldogs. Gives it off into the hands of Eden Carter. He'll push it across the timeline. Top of the key, reset with 7:10 remaining. Over right wing, Idrius Carter fires a three, no good. Jaheim Dowd with the rebound. Backs it out and gives it to Hansen, back to Dowd. 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. 54-48. Georgetown leads by 6. And now a foul by Darius Milo on the high-pressure defense. That'll be his third personal foul. Second team foul on Copperas Cove. Inbound to Hansen, right baseline, down low to Mayhew. Slap free, spins in the lane. He'll go up contested, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. The putback, no good. Rebound Jones for the Bulldogs. Ahead to Milo, left wing, into the middle of the lane. No one picks him up, but his layup short. Mayhew goes up to get the rebound. Sedgwick has it, skip it ahead. Hansen across the timeline, left side, 6:35 remaining. He'll slow it down for Georgetown, leading by 6, 54-48. Right side, Dowd has it, into Mayhew. Middle of the lane, turns, spins, puts it up, in. Evan Mayhew with the easy bucket over the shorter Carter. And the Eagles lead it, 56-48. The runner here by Keeler, no good. Outlet from Mayhew, ahead to Q Presley. He'll take it all the way in, go up. And it'll be a jump ball called here. And Georgetown will get it. Nice play there by Eden Carter. So Georgetown will get it back as Evan Mayhew checks back in, along with number 22 for the Bulldogs, Esposito. Esposito checks in, along with Josiah Wilson, who's back in. Eden Carter will come out of the ball game for the Bulldogs. Dowd, Sedgwick, Hansen, Dupre, and Presley on the floor for Georgetown. Backdoor cut, layup by Sedgwick, can't get it to go. And a rebound by Wilson. He'll give it off to Keeler across the timeline for the Bulldogs. And there's a screen by Wilson. Keeler drives in, blocked. And now a late whistle there will send Keeler to the free throw line. They're going to call it on number 25, Ryan Dupre. That'll be Dupre's first personal foul. First team foul on Georgetown. That'll send Keeler to the free throw line for the Bulldogs.
Number 13, Miles Keeler to the line.
Keeler's first free throw on the way is in and out, no good. Keeler with 14 points in the ball game for the Bulldogs to this point. Keeler ready for his second free throw. This one is up and in. Down to a 7-point lead for Georgetown, 56-49. Skip it ahead. Hansen, the ball knocked free, but they're going to say it's off of Nick, out of bounds. So the Bulldogs from Copperas Cove will inbound here on the near sideline. Esposito will inbound to Idrius Carter. Carter will push it up for the Bulldogs. 5 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the game. Carter drives in, kicks it out to Keeler. He'll drive the baseline. Up and around for the layup is good. 56-51, the lead down to 5. And a quick take, Q Presley. He'll get his first 2 of the fourth quarter. And a big answer there and a quick timeout. And Coach Canfield's going to take the timeout here with 5:37 remaining in the ballgame. Georgetown leads by 7, 58-51. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Back out of the timeout. Copperas Cove will inbound, trailing by 7. 5 minutes, 37 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 58-51, Georgetown leads it. Idris Carter will bring it up for the Bulldogs. Covered by Hansen. Esposito, left wing. Dribbles towards the top, gives it off to Kavion Jones. He'll look to drive on Sedgwick, does. Kick it out, but he overthrows Carter out of bounds. He left his feet and forced to hang a pass out there. Turnover on the Bulldogs, but a full court press being applied now by Copperas Cove. Hansen will inbound. He'll get it into Q Presley. Into the far corner. He'll bring it to Hansen near side. Hansen into the middle to Dupre, and he'll be fouled there by Kavion Jones over the back. And that'll be Kavion Jones' third personal foul. He went over the back of Ryan Dupre. That'll be the third team foul on Copperas Cove here in the fourth quarter. Hansen to inbound. He'll get it in deep to Q Presley. 5:10 remaining in the ball game. As he comes down the court wearing Idris Carter. Right wing to Davin Sedgwick. Pressured there into Ryan Dupre to a cutting Sedgwick. The layup up. Good. Counted at one. Josiah Wilson will be called for the foul. What a take by Davin Sedgwick. No, they're not going to get Josiah Wilson. They're going to get 0. Idris Carter for the foul. That'll be his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. But Davin Sedgwick could go to the free throw line. He's got 6 in the ball game now. A chance to make it 7. Free throw no good. But Keeler takes the rebound out of bounds. So it'll be right back over to Georgetown with 4:59 remaining. Sedgwick will check out. Evan Mayhew back on the floor. 60-51. Georgetown by 9. Presley to inbound. Underneath their own bucket for Georgetown. Gets it to cutting Dupre. He'll get it, spin in the lane, kick it out top. Hansen has it. And the Eagles will reset with 4:55 remaining. Start the clock. There's the clock running finally. Dupre, step back jumper, up and good. Ryan Dupre. Another beautiful shot there for Dupre. The lead up to 11 again, 62-51. Carter, right wing. He'll stop and pop. High arcing three. It's an air ball. Dowd with the rebound. Down to Dupre. Skip it ahead to Presley, right side across the timeline. Dribbles left side, but the ball knocked out from behind. Presley's okay. Idris Carter whistled for the foul. That will be his third personal foul. That's the 15th foul, so that'll send Q Presley to the free throw line. So the Eagles will be in the bonus the rest of the way here for the ball game at the 4:33 mark. First free throw from Presley is good. And the lead up to 12 again, 63-51. Eden Carter will check in for Esposito for the Bulldogs. Q's first free throw is good. Second free throw, good as well as he rattles that one in. And the lead up to 14. Correction. 13, 64-51. Carter, left wing in the hands of Eden Carter. He'll look to drive baseline on Hansen, does. Foul on the floor. That'll be called on Nick Hansen. That'll be Hansen's second personal foul. Second team foul on Georgetown. Copperas Cove will inbound with 4:16 remaining in the ball game. 64-51, Georgetown leads it. Looking low, can't get it to him. Now gets it into Keeler on the baseline, and there's a foul. It's Keeler fouled from behind by Jaheim Dowd. That'll be Dowd's second personal foul. Third team foul on Georgetown. Now the Bulldogs will inbound on their own baseline. Eden Carter to inbound for Copperas Cove. Looks low, gets it to Kavion Carter. Jump stop out to the side to fire the three. No good. Keeler the rebound in the lane. And a traveling violation there as he tried to get Jaheim Dowd up and foul. And Keeler turns it over on the traveling violation. Great job by Jaheim Dowd to not foul and not leave his feet to give up the shot. Hansen inbound, does to Q Presley. Skip it over to Hansen, left side. Now up to Dowd. In the middle forward to Dupre. A skip pass blocked by Jones and a steal for the Bulldogs. Jones will drive all the way down, and he'll put the runner up and in. Kavion Jones with the bucket. 64-53, Georgetown by 11. Dupre across the timeline. And there's the foul from behind by Keeler. Tried to wait for Dupre to get past him and slap it from behind. Keeler will pick up his third personal foul, and that'll send Ryan Dupre to the free throw line for the bonus free throws. 3:46 remaining here in the ball game. Dupre with 20 points on the ball game to this point. 3:46 remaining in the ball game. A chance to extend that. The lead currently 11 for Georgetown. Dupre's first free throw on the way is good. (65-53). Georgetown by 12. A chance to make it 13 as Dupre has the second free throw still coming. Dupre ready, fires away. This free throw off the iron, no good. Idrius Carter with the rebound. Kicks it ahead, Eden Carter. Ahead to Jones, right side across the timeline. Slows it down to Eden Carter, 3:35 remaining. Eden off a screen to the right wing. Gives it off to Jones. Doubled up in the corner there. Goes up top, Keeler, right wing. Looks to drive to the left elbow. Stop and pop, and a nice shot there by Keeler. He'll knock that one down. 65-55, 10-point lead for Georgetown. Dupre in the backcourt, splits defenders, kicks it ahead to Mayhew, right side to Hansen. And there's a foul whistled as Mayhew was fouled in by number 3, Kavion Jones. That'll be his fourth personal foul. That'll send Evan Mayhew to the free throw line. 4-2 shots. Mayhew with 6 on the night so far. 3:16 remaining. First free throw for Mayhew, no good. Second free throw, no good. Rebound. Pushed ahead by the Bulldogs. Kavion Jones, left wing, into the lane. The runner up and around, no good. Rebound by Wilson. Blocked by Mayhew into the hands of Dupre. And he'll slow it down with 3:05 remaining. Idrius Carter will pick him up. Dupre kick it ahead to Dowd across the timeline. Right side, he'll slow it back down. 2:55 remaining. Up top to Dupre. Georgetown leads it by 10, 65-55. Back to Dowd. Covered by Wilson. Gives it off to Presley. Covered by Eden Carter. Presley will drive down to the baseline corner. Give it to Mayhew. He'll drive all the way in. Kavion Jones can't stop him. And Mayhew will lay it up and in. Nice take by Evan Mayhew. Now has 8 in the ball game. Georgetown leads it by 12. Eden Carter cuts through traffic. No good. Evan Mayhew gets the rebound. Outlet ahead to Dupre. He'll drop it off, or to Presley. Drops it off to Hansen. Blocked off the backboard by Wilson. Bulldogs back ahead. Eden Carter, right baseline, will slow it down. And he'll give it up top. Idrius Carter loses it. He'll swing pass all the way left side to Kavion Jones on the baseline. He'll drive all the way in. Dowd will block it. Jones gets it back. He'll stop and pop a 14-footer. Up, no good. Rebound tipped out, and Dupre comes away with a Georgetown. Skipping her head to Nick Hansen as he leaked out, and he'll get the bucket for Georgetown. And the lead up to 14 now, 69-55. And a timeout whistled here on the floor. 1:59 remaining in the ball game. So now some confusion whether a timeout was called or not. And now some substitutes checking into the ball game. Keeler will get it in to Eden Carter. He'll bring it across the timeline. Lets it roll to midcourt. Presley not putting pressure on him, so the clock hasn't started. Now he picks it up. Screen from Ziegler, right wing Jones. Jones into Ziegler, right block. Spins on Carter Jondahl. Will put it up and get it to go. Ziegler's first points of the ball game. 69-57. Skip it ahead. Tuma saves it on the near side. Pressured here. Got to get rid of it. Does to Dowd. Dowd now to Carter. Right baseline. Jondahl's 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. It'll be off of Kavion Jones. No. Wow. Looked like Jondahl had knocked it off of Kavion Jones out of bounds. So they'll call it off Georgetown. Minute and a half remaining. Carter has to pick it up ahead to Kavion Jones across the timeline. Looks to drive all the way down right block. He'll throw it up, and a foul whistled on the floor. On the shot of Jones. They're going to whistle it on Carter Jondahl. That'll be his first personal foul. 14th foul on Georgetown. That'll send Kavion Jones to the free throw line. First free throw on the way is good. 69-58, Georgetown by 11, 1:24 remaining. Second free throw, good as well. Now to a 10-point lead, 69-59 for Georgetown, as Jones knocks them both down. Inbound to Jaheim Dow, and there's a foul on Keeler on the blocking foul. Dow tried to dribble around him. That'll be the fourth foul on Keeler. So Jaheim Dow will go to the other end of the line to shoot 2 for Georgetown. 1 for 2 from the free throw line is Dow in the ball game, as he goes back here with 1 minute, 20 seconds remaining. Georgetown leads by 10, 69-59. First free throw from Dow off the iron, no good. One more free throw coming here for Jaheim. Hyatt Tuma, Q Presley, Ryan Dupre, Jaheim Dow, Carter Jondahl on the floor for Georgetown. Down second free throw, can't get it to go. Keeler gets a rebound for the Bulldogs. Push it ahead, 1:15. Eden Carter, right wing, into the free throw line, pull-up jumper, up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Carter Jondahl had it. Should be a jump ball, and they're going to give the foul to Carter Jondahl, and that'll send Ziegler to the free throw line. The jump ball easily might be called there, but Ziegler will get the foul called and go to the free throw line with a 10-point deficit, 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Ziegler's first free throw, no good. One more to come here with 1:10 remaining in the ball game. Evan Mayhew will check in for Jaheim Dow for the Eagles. Ziegler ready. The free throw on the way. It's an air ball. No, it doesn't touch the cylinder. So Georgetown will inbound with 1:10 remaining and a 10-point lead, 69-59. Dupre to inbound for Georgetown. Gets it into Q Presley in the corner, covered by Eden Carter. Eden Carter's going to draw the foul there. That'll be his fourth personal foul. Q Presley will head to the other end for 2 free throws. Presley to the free throw line for 2 shots as Coach Boyce talks to the official. Thinking that Carter had gotten position. 1:05 remaining. Q Presley's first free throw on the way. Can't get it to go. No good. 69-59 remains the score. Georgetown by 10. 1:05 remaining here in the ballgame. Next action for Georgetown will be at the Glen Rose Tournament this coming weekend. Free throw in and out. No good. Rebound Ziegler. Here come the Bulldogs. Keeler will push it across the timeline. Left side to the top of the key. They'll call a foul on Ryan Dupre there. Be Ryan's second personal foul. And that'll send Keeler to the free throw line for 2 shots as Georgetown is now their 5th foul, puts the Bulldogs in the bonus. So Keeler heads to the line. He's 2 for 4 on the night. First free throw from Keeler here off the back iron, no good. Georgetown will improve to 8-6 on the year before they head to Glen Rose this weekend. Copperas Cove will drop to 5-6 on the season. Keeler's second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound Dupre for Georgetown. 55 seconds remaining. Dupre will dribble across the timeline, top of the key. Now back it out and reset, gives it off to Q Presley. Presley covered by Carter. Dribbles away, now kicks it back to Dupre. 40 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Dupre, ball stolen by Kavion Jones. He'll roll down, lay it up and in. Lead down to 8, 69-61. Kavion Jones, another bucket here in the ball game. A big second half for Kavion. It's just 3 at the halftime. Still by Eden Jones. He'll go up and around Tuma. The layup no good. Rebound Dupre. Give it out to Tuma. Tuma will push it up, 3-on-1. Q Presley will pull up, right wing 3. It's up, it's good. Q Presley, leave no doubt, makes it 11-point deficit with a big 3. 11-point deficit for the Bulldogs as he knocks down the big 3. Keeler drives down, lays it up and in for the Bulldogs. A quick timeout with 4 seconds remaining for Coach Boyce. And he's going to wave it off. 4.33 seconds left. Keeler, a nice take there, gets the bucket. 72-63, inbound to Evan Mayhew. And that is your ball game. Georgetown wins it 72-63 over the Copperas Cove Bulldogs to advance to 8-6 on the season. Georgetown will go on the road to Glen Rose to play in the Glen Rose Tournament the 12th through the 14th this coming weekend. And then we'll have them on the road on December the 20th 10 days from now at Hendrickson at 4 p.m. That'll be the next time we bring you Georgetown Eagle basketball. We will not go to Glen Rose for the tournament, and we will not go to Fredericksburg for the tournament over the holiday time. We will keep you all of the ball games the rest of the season here on the SHN Sports Network. We'll take a quick timeout, get ready to wrap things up. We'll have our player and coaches interview as Georgetown is victorious 72-63. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. We're back live here at Georgetown High School, where the Georgetown Eagles are victorious over the Copperas Cove Bulldawgs. I have my score right. I've closed it, and I don't want to mess it up. 72-63, a 9-point win. We're joined first and foremost. It's the first time we've talked since Argyle. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
1,000 career points, and what a benchmark to hit. What an achievement. So congrats on that. A lot of scoring this year in games, and it seems like that role continues tonight. Some games you've taken control and taken control of this offense, and other nights, another balanced scoring night, 3 players in double figures. Yourself with 21 points on the night, Q with 20, Nick Hansen contributes with 10. It makes things seem to flow for this offense when you guys have this offense clicking on all cylinders, but
yeah.
First, congratulations on the 1,000 points, and tonight, 21 points to lead the team. A big win over a team that you get up by 17 at one point. They close it back down to 5. How big is a win like this for you guys to get back into the winning ways after a long Jack Frost tournament?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we played a great game. But, you know, down the stretch, you know, we start getting up. We start, you know, getting relaxed, and then that's when they attack us. And we knew they were an aggressive team, so, you know, them doing that wasn't a surprise to me. And, you know, I was sitting there like, you know, I knew this was going to happen. And, you know, it's just how we respond. And we responded good enough. And, you know, it got us the win.
Game 2 of the Jack Frost tournament. We go back a little bit this past weekend. A different Ryan Dupre came out, driving, taking control of this offense, making things happen, becoming that player that's not afraid to drive with the ball and take it to the hoop and force the issue, but also set out, and you leave me open, you'll drain a 3 on them all night long.
Yeah.
And it's become very productive for this offense in making pressure being applied to different defenders, but then opening up your teammates. Seems like people are starting to find that identity in this offense. How big is that coming into the next run? You guys are going to be in tournaments over the next couple of weekends, given the holidays.
Yeah.
How big is that for this offense to try to find that magic for you guys and to figure out what's going to work?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think at the start of the season, you know, I didn't really know what my role was going to be yet. And, you know, as we started going and started moving, you know, Coach started pointing out stuff that we needed to work on. And, you know, I want to be that guy that's going to fill in the gaps that we need for our team. So I knew going into Jack Frost what I needed to do. And, honestly, I just started finding my spots and, you know, just started, you know, just working myself. And, just doing better, really. So, I'm just proud of our guys, really, and just looking forward to this weekend. We've been talking about it all week, and how excited we are, and we just want to go for a three-peat. That's really what we want.
Glen Rose has been a fun tournament. You guys have dominated the last 2 years with championships. How important is it for you guys to get everything working well through Jack Frost and tonight to get ready to make that run through Glen Rose this weekend?
Honestly, like I said, it's just the little things we have to do. Tonight we worked really good on boxing out and grabbing rebounds. We were in halftime talking about how we only gave up 3 offensive rebounds in the half. So, we worked on that in practice, and small things like letting up 16-point leads, and just stuff like that's going to get us ready for Glen Rose. And we're going to run into teams like Liberty Hill and Saginaw during the tournament. So, pressing's not going to be something that we're not going to be familiar with.
How big is it to right the ship tonight against an athletic team like Copperas Cove, knowing things Argyle, it kind of went sour in the fourth quarter, up by a few there to end the quarter, and then a rough second quarter. How big is it to get a good win at home tonight before this tournament against a competitive team like this to kind of right the ship mentally for you guys going into the tournament?
Yeah, I would say Argyle and Copperas Cove are pretty much the same team. They just had a different little personnel with height and size and stuff, but it's just the pressure. We got to work on getting pressure, and there was a couple times on offense where we couldn't get the ball flowing, and I got it ripped a couple times. So it's like I said, just small things, and honestly, after Glen Rose, we're going to be right into district, so we just got to clean up some stuff.
How exciting was it to hit the 1,000-point mark?
I didn't really think too much of it, really, but it's a really good accomplishment. I think about like Joseph Waring, who got it, his senior night. Kai got it last year. I wasn't at the tournament, but just stuff like that. Thinking about all the great players that came here and done it. So, I'm just glad I'm one of them.
Ryan Dupre leads the team tonight. 21 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds, only 2 fouls. That's good to lead the team to a big 9-point win over Copperas Cove. Shout-outs before I let you get out of here.
Man, you should have told me about triple-double watch. I'd have been grabbing some more rebounds against. I need 2 assists and 3 rebounds. I should have got it, but shout out my family at home. I know my mom's watching, so shout out my mom. Shout out my family over there because I know they're watching. And thank you.
Congrats to you, Ryan. We enjoyed it. Good to see you, buddy. Y'all have fun at Glen Rose. And now the sweaty headphones pass on to Coach Canfield. Coach, a big win to kind of maybe just bookend a busy tournament.
Yes.
Jack Frost was a busy tournament, a lot of games, some good things that came out of it, some challenging things that came out, but a good win against an athletic team tonight against Copperas Cove to kind of get the mental ship for this team righted and the offensive ship. You had 21 points from Ryan, 20 points from Q, 10 points from Nick. You put 3 of your 5 starters in double figures. Evans right behind him with 8 points on the night. How big is it that it seems like that fluidity to this offense is coming together at the right time to make this tournament runs?
Yeah, and just look back the last several years, it seems like we're trying to figure out our identity, and we're getting there, and we're taking steps and getting closer, and this is the same thing. That Jack Frost tournament is always a great tournament to test our manhood and see if we're going to play tough, if we're going to do the things that we need to do. And, for this game tonight, it was, the first 2 things on the board were keys. You better bring your tool belt. Pass fake, ball fake, shot fake, all those fakes, get them out there, and then control tempo. And there, at the end of the second quarter, we lost it. Or third quarter, I think.
Yep.
Third quarter, we lost it. And I said, hey, guys, you got to make sure that we do what we do well. We don't want to get in track meet with them because we'll lose. And we slowed it down, got back, and then we kind of let it loose there at the end as well. But really proud of our team.
Rebounding seems to be getting stronger each game that we go. Ryan said you guys talk about it constantly. You talk about it at halftime. A good job tonight, it seemed like, of keeping Copperas Cove really out of a rhythm. They had to get into the one-on-one type driving and making things happen. Keeler finished the night with 21 points, but one of their top guys.
Yeah.
But making shots, but he had to create them on his own.
Yeah.
No fluid offense allowed there. How big is that for this defense to start figuring that out and attacking the boards to kind of take possessions away from the opponent?
Yeah, second quarter was big. I told them at halftime, you did a great job of forcing them into contested jump shots, and that's where we're at our strength. They had 4 offensive rebounds in the first half. and that's huge for our guys, not allowing that athleticism to get in there and get the board. So it was big.
What do you guys run into? What do you look forward to in this Glen Rose? 2 years running champions there at the Glen Rose tournament. What do you guys look for here this weekend as you head out to Glen Rose?
Again, taking strides. It's 1-0, and Coach Dean came and spoke to us on our very first night, and he said it's about stacking things on top of one another, and we refer to that quite a bit, and we just need to make sure that we continue to stack our successes on top of one another. What we do well, continue to do it. Ball movement, player movement, defensive rotations, and now we're getting into the finding bodies and blocking out, and I like where this team is headed right now.
In a good direction. They get a big win tonight. I'm going to mess it up. They win by 9 over Copperas Cove, go to 8-6. Right before a run to Glen Rose this weekend. Come home, we'll have one game in the district to start at Hendrickson on the 20th, and then to Fredericksburg, another tournament run. A lot of good things have come out of this two-tournament run coming up for you guys over the past few years, the win at Glen Rose, and then the battles at Fredericksburg that you get into. How big is that to get this team through the holiday season? You have a couple of district games scattered in there with Elgin and Hendrickson, but then to come back knowing after that big run it's district time and the focus switches to winning a district title.
That's what it is right now, and that Fredericksburg tournament is always good for us to shake the rust off because we get 5-day mandatory out of the gym, and we get back and we get to figure out again who we are and hopefully get right back on it.
A big win for the Georgetown Eagles tonight. They win it. Oh, I do have it. 72-63. It's on the thing. Any shout-outs before I let you go? It's going to be a while before I see you. We got 10 days off because you guys will be on the road at Glen Rose.
I'll just give a shout-out to our admin, Mr. Johnson, our assistant principals. They do an incredible job here. You walk down the hallway here, and it is the Christmas themes out there. There's a Christmas blue Christmas, Georgetown blue, and every time I walk by, I just get goosebumps. It's awesome.
As many schools I've been around, my mom teaching 35 years in her career. My sisters are both in education. My wife was in education for 20 years. The pride and the leadership here at Georgetown is just addicting.
Yeah.
It is fun to be around, and it's great leadership like Mr. Johnson. We can't give him enough credit, and Brandstetter and all those assistant principals that do such a good job of making these kids want to be a part of Georgetown.
Yeah.
And you got to love it. So
yep, I do.
Georgetown victorious. I'll let you get out of here.
Thank you,
They
sir.
win it 72-63 over the Copperas Cove Bulldogs to advance to 8-6 on the year. They'll go on the road to take on the Glen Rose tournament one more time. They've won it the last 2 years, and an opportunity for Georgetown to go back and get that three-peat. Tonight, Georgetown led by Ryan Dupre, Q Presley, Nick Hansen, all in double figures tonight to lead the Eagles to the big victory over the Copperas Cove Bulldogs. Thanks for joining us tonight. Remember, the next time we'll have Eagle basketball live, it'll be on the 20th of December at 4 p.m. We'll be live at 3:45 with the pregame. We'll bring you the first district game at Hendrickson and Pflugerville, and it's all brought to you possible by Mack Hike, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and Mack Hike Ford Lincoln of Georgetown, proud sponsors of Georgetown Eagle Boys basketball and First Responder Broadcasting. Thanks for joining us tonight. Georgetown wins it 72-63. Oh, missed it. Let me go back. We won it 72-63. We did win it by 9 over the Copperas Cove Bulldogs. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the break. We'll see you on December 20th. Remember, it doesn't cost you a dime to be kind. Have a good night, everybody.